Hello, Capricorn. I go by the name of MikaelaAndromeda. I'm an interpreter of energies, and if these messages resonate with you, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you need to book a reading, you can go to unicornfunland.com and book down at the bottom. You can also follow me on Instagram. Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop is my handle, and join the Totally Humble Initiate Saints. Also, I stream live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. for free rapid-fire one-card readings. Feel free to come through and see my gifts in action and also connect with some really awesome like-minded people. But I think we're going to go ahead and get into your energy. And before I started this video, Spirit was saying something about renewal energy. There's a renewal of your sensibilities happening this month in March, a renewal of your actions, a renewal of your senses in particular. Okay, so for those of you who have been looking for some newness, prepare to find some newness this month, which is so awesome and amazing, especially since starting this new year. And this new year, this 3-year, is a very creative year, and so you're going to want to try many new creative things this year. I'm feeling like there's quite a few of you who have already started trying these new things, looking into new paradigms, looking into new business opportunities. Okay, got one more card there. Okay, let's see what's going on. Sorry about the light, you guys, but see if I can get that clear for you. Okay, so this is the 6 of rainbows, 6 of earth in traditional decks. Okay, and in this particular deck, this is all about making a promise to yourself and sticking to it. And the symbol for the traditional card is also coming up. This is a charity card, so giving charity and receiving charity as well. So for those of you who are in a position to give, in the beginning of the month, that's going to be really important for your growth. And those who are in the position of needing some kind of charity, expect that to come through. And both of you, if you're giving or receiving charity, make a promise to yourself. Even if you have to make that promise to yourself right now, whether you're watching this before or after the first week of March, make a promise to yourself that you're going to give that, or that you're going to receive it, that you're going to be open enough, to receive it. Okay? And that'll bring you some kind of achievement. So sorry about this light, you guys. 6. Promising that you'll receive the charity is going to bring some kind of achievement, or promising that you're going to give something is going to bring you some kind of achievement. There's a message of love coming through. Okay, so there's quite a few of you who are going to be getting married very soon, and I'm just seeing wedding parties. I'm seeing celebration of a union. Okay, like I don't, for some reason I'm seeing a bachelorette party with these 3 women, with this woman in pink in the middle and her friends or homegirls just dancing around her. Okay, so if you are attending some kind of marriage party or some kind of bachelorette party, first and foremost, promise yourself that you'll still go. Promise yourself that you will stay at the altar if you are getting married. Promise yourself that you'll give all of yourself to this person. And if you need to compromise with yourself, do that. And if you need to make another kind of compromise, for example, if you've been having doubts about this person, and at the beginning of the month you find yourself needing to make a decision, like needing to make a promise to yourself whether or not to stay or to go, it's feeling like there's going to be a lot of thought that's going to need to go into that. because I'm feeling like somebody's having second thoughts. I'm seeing cold feet, and even in this card in particular, I'm just looking at their feet. Like you may be enjoying something for a while, or you may have been enjoying something for a while, but you started to feel like you and your partner weren't matching up. And you may have been dancing in the rain for a while, having fun, having a good time. But then you go inside where it's supposed to be warm. You get closer to this person where you're supposed to feel warm and safe, but it's not warm and safe and your feet are cold. This is like a really big metaphor. Okay. And that's for some of you. But for others of you, I'm seeing the promise of marriage, the promise of giving yourself and receiving this person fully and celebrating thereafter. Okay. Oh man. This is an adventure. This is going to be a new world for you, marriage. And for those of you who aren't getting married, prepare to go on some kind of love adventure in the beginning of the month. I'm seeing the words "get loose" came up. Okay, and so take that however it resonates with you. But if you feel like you want to get loose, because it's going to be just that. It's going to be an adventure. And this is very childlike energy. That's that page of earth. Okay. So moving into love making in a different way, or going into love making as an adventure. I'm seeing thruples again. I'm seeing double dates. I'm seeing people going to these singles bars. Somebody else got this message. I feel like it was Libra. But I'm seeing you finally going to that singles night. Okay. There's going to be some evaluation to do, because this is gaining momentum. This is usually that forward motion, like nothing can stop you, traveling, going, action and power. But it's feeling like some of you are hesitating. Some of you are hesitating on something. Maybe you went on this adventure and it wasn't fun. Or you went on the adventure and you were disappointed and it's making you want to stop and fall back. Well, we're creating our lives. So this is where you want to be. So instead of worrying and fretting about whatever it was that possibly didn't turn out right, just keep going. Just keep going. I'm seeing a date gone wrong or gone sour. I'm seeing somebody sitting at a date like, okay, and that's okay. It's okay, because this air, for some reason, this air of celebration is still lingering. I'm feeling like some of you are going to be going out somewhere, like going out either to a club or to some kind of party. And then that the air of that party is just so great, and you're meeting somebody at this party. And this is a general reading, so take it how it is, whether it's a party or church or just going to the library or going to the grocery store and you had a good time in the middle of the night with your girls at Walmart. Any way it resonates for you. I'm seeing a lot of different symbols right now, but it's feeling like maybe possibly at this gathering or at this party, somebody asked you out and you went for it. And for some of you, it just didn't turn out well. And for others of you, it did turn out well. And the momentum started to gain. I'm seeing a soulmate. I'm seeing you meeting a soulmate at this gathering or at this party. Oh, wow. Here's a synchronicity. 8. Again, 8 of earth, 8 of rainbows in this deck. Okay, and so this is like trying something new and continuing to try new things until it's regular. So for those of you who it didn't go well with, those of you who got that upside down, go ahead and just try something new. Keep going. Keep working at love. And for those of you who it just happened and it was great and it's like possibly the soulmate, I'm also seeing these divine counterparts. And for you, Capricorn, I'm seeing the beginnings of divine counterparts. I'm not necessarily seeing full reunion. I'm seeing you possibly meeting your divine counterpart. I'm seeing you meeting on the internet. And I'm also seeing you meeting like spontaneously. And it's feeling like it's not quite ready for full union. I'm seeing like those sparks, and I'm hearing Ariel's song, like the beginnings of this relationship for some of you. But then there may be that separation, which you're not really separate. That's why I do the air quotes. But the paradigm of separation, you know, maybe you guys live in 2 different states or different countries, or different cities even, or maybe just the separation of, okay, well, the party's over, so I have to go home now. Or the date's over, so I have to go home now, whatever it is. There's still going to be work to do. Soulmate, karmic, twin flame, there's still going to be work to do. So try a new approach to your life, those of you who are resonating with that twin flame aspect. No matter what goes on, whether you are disappointed with the connection or if it's the best thing in the world, always project your truth. This is like detrimental, Spirit is saying. Important for your success, Spirit is saying. Important for your romantic success. You showing the true you. Projecting your true feelings and emotions. And if you need to be like breaking down, I'm seeing 2 different kinds of breakdowns. I'm seeing like breaking down, crying, and like breaking it down to somebody like, look, I love you because da 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 da. And this is why I feel like we should be together for some of you. And I'm also seeing breaking down as in like, just, I know that you're the one for me. And it's feeling like those of you who are breaking down like that, it's feeling like they are the one for you. And like, if you say that, if you express that truly, it'll resonate with them. And it'll be a weight off of your shoulders finally. Okay. Promise to do this, especially if this resonates. I'm feeling there's quite a few of you out there who know that you belong together with this person. And you're just kind of like, I don't know what I should say. I don't know how I should say it. If you need to blurt it out, blurt it out. You get to choose what direction you want to go in. And whatever direction you go in creates magic. Okay. 3rd week. Success. Okay. So for quite a few of you, this was necessary and it brought success. You saying that hard thing made it happen, like made the destiny happen. This is a destiny card. 6 of Wands, 6 of Fire in this deck. Okay. Expressing your truth. And for others of you, it came like this. And there may be a little bit of disappointment. For some of you, general reading. Okay. But disappointment doesn't mean the end of the world. This is still a destiny, whether it's like this or like this. And if you do find yourself in disappointment, that's something you should remember. Okay, I was destined to learn this. And then you come back from battle. This is that coming back from battle card. You come back from battle, whatever wounds you have, and you just keep going. You keep walking. I love this card so much. That tiger, he's just strolling across the planet. Okay. So if you have disappointment, just keep walking, flip it around, and be upright And remember that this is a success. And for those of you who it was a success, great. And now, since you've had this achievement, it's feeling like there's going to be lots of gifts raining down upon you. Especially since you chose. I chose her, is what I see. She chose me. We are chosen for each other. Wow. So then, after the success, this is kind of like work. This is surveying the land, surveying the possibilities. Where can we take this relationship? Or if you're still single and it didn't work out as well, what's my next move? Who's my next Tinder date? Don't be scared to do that. Move on to the next. Thank you. Next. Okay. Like, seriously. Thank you, Ari. But seriously, if you found yourself with this disappointment, move on to the next, because there's so many possibilities. Sorry about my light, you guys. This is like kind of, see if I can, I guess it's a little better. Is it still bright enough? I guess it's still bright enough. Okay. So many possibilities, so many different ways that it could go. Okay. Whatever it may be, don't fight the process. And these two cards often complement each other, because this is the need to express your true emotions, and this is the need to express your true thoughts. Okay. As you can see, oh my goodness, this light. Okay. As you can see, his armor is rusty and it's old because he doesn't need it anymore. So don't fight spirit. No matter what happens, don't fight spirit on it. And you need to be expressing your true thoughts. And if you feel like somebody did you wrong, you need to be telling somebody that. If you feel like somebody misled you, you need to be telling them that. No passive aggression. That's not going to work. That's going to make you hurt even more. And then they're not going to know what they did wrong. Okay. And for those of you who had the success, I have to do both sides. For those of you who had the success, you're still going to need to express your true thoughts. I'm hearing, will you marry me? Hold that thought. And you asking somebody, hang on, I don't have an answer for you yet. Instead of just, yeah, or no, because we had an argument last week and I didn't like the way you said my name or whatever, you know. So be okay with expressing your true thoughts, because that's what's going to serve you. Jumping into a love situation is not going to serve you. Do you want to go on a second date? Let me think about that. Please let me get back to you. And if they're like, oh, well, fuck her, then they're not the one, clearly. Oh, wow, all these synchronicities, you guys. And look, here's a very, very perfect synchronicity. I'm all about synchronicities, man. Okay. 8 of fire, 8 of earth, rainbows. 2 of fire, 2 of rainbows. Okay. So this is more balance, even more balance, and living moment to moment. And whatever decision that you made, whatever true thought that you expressed, now you're going to have to do a balancing act. Some of you are going to be balancing this love with your career life. That message always comes up with this card. Some of you are balancing your love and your career life, because those are both like very like concrete things. Because love, you're with somebody, and then career, you're going somewhere to do work. You know, that's earth energy, rainbows. Okay. You're going to have to do a balancing act, and that's okay. And I'm not seeing that you have to choose one or the other. But for some of you, you're going to have to choose love, because for some of you, love right now is more important than your job, the job that you don't necessarily like. Some of you, that message came through very strongly for me. Okay. So continue to balance and continue to live moment to moment, no matter what has been happening, up or down, good or bad. It's not good or bad. It just is. And that's probably something that you just want to remember and possibly say as a mantra. It is what it is. It's a very well-known mantra, but that might be something that you need to say to yourself. It is what it is. He didn't call. It is what it is. He asked me to marry him. It is what it is. How do I feel? How do I feel? It is what it is. Oh, I do love him. Oh, you know what? I don't love him. Whatever it is what it is. As long as you know that within yourself, within your earthly self, in the present moment, no matter what's going on, no matter what changes are happening. I'm seeing a lot of you saying yes. I'm seeing a lot of you saying yes to the marriage. And I'm seeing a lot of you, there was a period of, oh man, why did I go on that date? I'm just gonna stay in the house. Staying in the house, and then there's gonna be something that just sparks you. Like I'm seeing somebody seeing something on TV, some kind of romance show, or some kind of some lovey-dovey scene in a movie or a show, and you're like, I actually do want that. I actually do want to get back out there. Okay. And that's cutting yourself down. That's the opposite, but it did come in right side up. And so some of you may need to just take some contemplation. I'm seeing you said yes, and then you take the contemplation, some of you. And for others of you, it's the other way around. But for those of you who said yes to the date, to the marriage proposal or offer, with this card, you do need to make it clear to that person why you need to take some space. If they love you, they'll understand. If they are the one, they'll understand. We all need that space. We all need to find our own sense of patience in order to create this awesome, amazing new vision. I'm seeing some of you getting divorces. Okay. Like this process is like just starting in the end of March. And you're like, it is what it is. All right. I'm just going to be one with it. I'm going to be okay with it. Take my time to think about my new vision. Take my time to think about the new direction of my life. But ultimately, whatever it is, it will bring you harmony. Whether it's, I want to be alone, or I'm ready to get out there, or I'm finally getting married, or I think I'm going to take a break from dating. At the end of the month, you will find this harmony. This is the emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction. And I'm seeing a lot of you this month. I'm seeing a lot of dating this month. And it's feeling like a lot of success. There's like a handful of you who are just going to be like, that was a shit date. And then it being okay, because that shit date was probably part of your soul contract. Okay. And all of this stuff is learning lessons. All of this is learning lessons in love so that you can be with the one that you're supposed to be with. I'm getting chills, you guys, because Spirit's like, show these again and talk about the divine counterparts, the twin flames, okay? I'm seeing some kind of communication happening in the middle of the month and it being successful. I'm seeing this again as reunion for some of you. And then looking at the possibilities of what you can do together and expressing your true thoughts to each other and being one with it and being in the moment. Then taking your time together to create the new vision, to figure out what you want to do on your mission, because there's a lot of you who are coming together in this beautiful, divinely orchestrated way because the two of you need to be working on something together. There's romance. Sure, there's romance. But for you, Capricorn, a lot of it's going to be about work. It's going to be, I love you, boo. This is my boo. And so we're going to go and start a children's book company together or whatever. And both of you will be on board with whatever it is. That's going to bring that harmony. Spirit saying harmony creeping in all month. Messages from the angels, please. What messages do you have, angels? This one? Oh, I'm like hopped out. I wonder who that is. Angel messages for Capricorn. Okay. Chakra clearing. That's a twin flame message. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Okay, there's your sacred geometry up there. There's Metatron in all his glory. Call on him. For those of you who are initially meeting your twins and divine counterparts this month, Metatron is going to help a lot because there will be so many blockages that will need to be cleared. That's a part of the twin flame journey. It's not just about, oh, this big awesome romance and we fall in love happily ever after. It's about clearing yourself of all old baggage, getting deeper in touch with yourself and falling more in love with yourself so that you can be better with this other person, so that you can be better for the world and help the world ascend. You have a very divine purpose here, Capricorn. We all do, but Spirit is telling me to stress this to you because there's a lot of you out there who have been feeling very worthless, and you need to hear this message. There's a very divine order for you, a divine mission, a divine purpose for you. And so clearing all of this baggage and old stuff out of your chakras is going to be so important for you to be the best you, to shine. Draw some sacred geometry, Spirit says. Peace. Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So for those of you who are possibly getting hurt or maybe had this upside down success energy, just remember that is love. Even if it's not successful, that is love. Because do you want to be with somebody that you're not supposed to be with? I don't think so. So failure is a part of love. That's a beautiful message. A beautiful, balanced message. Failure is a part of love. Because when you fail at one thing, that just makes room. That just makes a clearing for more to come in, for the right love to come in. And finally, counselor. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Okay, so I'm seeing this again. I'm seeing more divine counterparts, more twin flames coming together this month, because counselor, that's just a divine counterpart message, because that's what you're doing. You're joining with the other half of your soul in order to counsel the people of the planet. Okay. So just remember, if you start feeling worthless again, if you start feeling like you don't have a purpose or that you're not doing enough, Azrael is encouraging you to look back at your accomplishments. Look back at everything that you've accomplished this year, whether you're in union or not, whether that message resonates for you or not. Look back at everything that you've accomplished this year, over the past year. And I'm pretty sure you can come up with a nice list of achievements, even if it was, I said I wanted to clean out that drawer and I finally did. Okay. That's all I have for you right now, Capricorn. Once again, if you need to book a reading, you could go right here to unicornfunland.com. The book down at the bottom. Follow me on Instagram, Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. Come join the Totally Humble Initiate Saints. And please, for the love of the universe, come through to free Rapid Fire 1-card readings every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. And other than that, it's looking really good. It's looking like there's a lot of gathering happening in love this month for you. Okay? All love and praise to the universe within me and without me, Spirit. Please continue to guide our Capricorn friends and show them that success comes in many different forms pertaining to love. I love you guys so, so, so very much. You have a beautiful month, a beautiful moment, and I'll see you around. Bye!